What is happening? Am I sideways, you guys? It said the orientation was locked. This has never happened to me before. Let's try it this way. No? It's so weird. Am I sideways? Can someone comment and let me know? This has never happened before. I might have to log off and log back on. So anyway, it is raining this morning, and so instead of being on the back porch, we have to be on the front porch. And Bruno wanted to say hi quick because he's a guard dog by nature, and he likes to sit by the door. So he just wanted, I know he has a lot of fans. Go ahead, go inside, buddy. Go inside. No, Bruno, come here. Come here. I know you want to get on the yoga mat. Not right now, buddy. Go inside. Okay. Good boy. So if you guys are here and you can comment and let me know if I'm sideways, and if I am, I will log back on and try to log off because it was saying that my screen was locked. So hopefully we can figure this out. Good morning, good morning. Yes, we have to go with the flow. When it's raining and you're expecting sun, and when your screen says it's locked because you're sideways. Let me try to rotate real quick again and see what happens. Yeah, it says orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Okay, we'll go this way. Worst case scenario, you guys, if I am sideways for you, just listen to my voice, close your eyes, and trust your intuition that you're doing it right. You don't have to do it perfectly anyway. So how about that? So we're going to start standing today. Rise and shine. This is going to be about a 30-minute. Okay, thank you, Gabby. So it sounds like I am straight, which is weird because my phone looks sideways to me. So hi, Susan. Good morning. So we're going to start standing. This is going to be a 30-minute chakra warrior spirit flow. And so I hope you're outside too, but if you're not, it's all good. You can listen to my birds chirping. That's why I love to be outside early in the morning. The neighborhood's quiet. You can hear the birds chirping. It's lovely. So listening to birds chirping sends a calming message to your central nervous system too. And okay, Lisa, thank you. Getting lots of good comments in. All right. So calming your central nervous system sometimes means just getting out into nature and listening to the sounds of nature and listening to birds chirping. Hopefully you feel that right now, sending that calming message into your central nervous system. Perfect. So we're going to start by just grounding your feet. Maybe rock a little bit back and forth from your heel to your toe, and then roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And stand tall. We are warriors. So sometimes when life gets in the way, stress gets you, distracted from what your goals and your intentions are, you just have to remember that strengthening your warrior spirit starts with self-care. So that's why we're here on day one, to make it a priority to strengthen our warrior spirit so we can show up to the fullest potential that we have within each and every one of us. So roll your shoulders up, back, and down, and feel very grounded through your feet, and as if the crown of your head is reaching and spiraling up to the sky. Stand tall, stand grounded. And then draw your hands to heart center, and just for a moment, center yourself and reflect on the intentions that you set in January, even if you got off track. It's okay, that's why we're here. So pause and breathe, ground your feet, palms pressing together, heart lifted, stand tall, aligned, and open to receive positive energy this morning. With your next inhale, you can release your hands and stretch your arms all the way out and up as you take a deep breath in. Maybe a little bit of a back bend, just waking your body up slowly since it's early. And exhale, hands back to heart center. And let's do that 2 more times. So a little bit faster. We inhale deeply, gather good positive energy, reach for it. And exhale, hands back to heart center. And 1 more time, inhale, stretch and reach all the way out and up to the sky. This time we're going to bend the knees slightly and come into a forward fold. So take a dive out of it into a forward fold and bow forward. So relax your head completely. Relax it completely. And then as we inhale, we're going to move through a slow flow sun salutation. So the hands will come to the shins, the belly will pull in and up. We're going to talk about the chakras a little bit more, but the home of your strength and your perseverance is at the center of your body. So pull it in and up. Now open your heart forward, pull your shoulders back, and feel the length from the crown of the head to the tailbone. And then exhale, round and fold into a forward fold again. And just gently step yourself back to child's pose. So right knee back, and then left knee back, and hips to heels, forehead down to your mat, pause. And you can drop your hands back by your feet and allow the center of your forehead to drop down to your mat. So as you're here in stillness in child's pose, I just want you to reflect upon the 3 A's. And they are attitude first, warrior spirit attitude. I can and I will, right? The second thing is alignment, and we're going to be talking about that more and more, but that's not only alignment in your physical body, that's aligning your thoughts and what you want with your actions over these next 12 days. The action is what matters the most, and that's the third A. So it's attitude, alignment, and action. So just take a minute to reflect on your intentions, to pause and to breathe, and to allow yourself the space and time to listen to the birds chirping, to center yourself, and to be proud of yourself for showing up, for being here. That's the first step. Just notice the breath coming in and out through the nose. Feel the center of your forehead. That's your third eye chakra, dropping down to your mat. Checking in with yourself, listening to your thoughts. Take one more very deep breath in. And if your hands were tucked behind you, go ahead and walk them forward so you're extended from your fingertips to your toes. And on your next inhale, you're going to shift forward into your hands. Spread those fingertips out wide. Curl your toes. Let's lift up to our first downward dog this morning and pedal out right and left. So you're going to bend your left knee, drop your right heel, and bend your right knee, drop your left heel. And while you're here in your downward dog, it's a great time to just remember that your first job is to take care of yourself. So at any time you need to modify any of the poses, you can always drop back into that child's pose that we just did. Now, as you continue to pedal right and left with your heels dropping, bring awareness to your hands. I am grounded and I am grateful for everything that I already have. That's the first chakra, root chakra. Think that in your mind again. I am grounded and I am grateful for everything that I already have. Good. Pedal out one more time, right and left. And then go ahead and look to your hands and walk your feet forward, or you can take 2 big steps to the front edge of your mat. So line those toes up so you are aligned. Big toes are side by side. You're going to bring your hands to your shins again. Open your heart again. Halfway lift, belly in, shoulders back. Pause. And exhale, release, and let it go. Forward fold. Come all the way up to standing. Let's press to the feet, rise up. Take a big, energizing sun breath in, and exhale, hands back to heart center. Good. And one of the things that I love about these rainy day sun salutations, it's reaffirming that faith is number 1, 2, and that even though we can't see the sun today, what do? We salute it anyway because we know it's up there. And the rain is just as important as the sun, right? We need the rain just as much. It's just the flexible warrior. You need the warrior spirit and you need the self-care. So that balance in nature is affirming to us. So let's salute the sun and the rain. Inhale, take a big breath in. Feel those feet grounding down. Lots of obstacles this morning. I just got to notice that the Wi-Fi was off. Hopefully you can still see me. So if your right foot is lunging back, and here we were, this is where I left off. Thankfully I looked up and it said internet was low. We're opening our heart to receive love. And we're opening to stay flexible in challenging moments. So go ahead and step that left foot back to the right foot and we're in plank pose, the top of a push-up. Now if you want to modify your plank, you can modify by bending your knees to your mat. Otherwise, strength. And your hands are grounded, your heart is open, your core is strong, and your eyes are focused. So let your core is strong, and your eyes are focused. So let's hold this for a couple breaths. Hold this for a couple breaths, really feeling strength at the core of our body. And that's really feeling strength at the core of our body. And committing to nourishing your mind, body, and spirit. Shift to your toes, bend your elbows, come all the way down to your mat. Inhale, let's just come through a baby cobra first. So baby just means we're going to keep it low. But for those of you who have your back feel strong and more open, feel free to go a little bit deeper into your stretch. Take a big breath in. You're going to release out of it, curl your toes, come up through a push-up, again, a bent knee or straight leg push-up, and hinge back into a downward facing dog. Let's take 3 deep breaths in your downward dog. So once again, reset your intention while you're in your downward dog. Take a moment. I want to feel grateful, grounded, healthy, light, energized, joyful, worthy of receiving. Whatever it is that you want in your life, take this time in downward dog to reset that intention and that commitment to yourself. Take one more very deep breath in your downward dog. And then look to your hands and step forward to the front edge of your mat. Again, take that moment to align yourself and reset your intention. So I'm aligned, and I'm going to take action over these next 12 days to get closer to where I want to be. Slide your hands to your shins, belly pulls in, shoulders pull back, halfway lift. And then exhale, round your spine, again, fold in half. Come all the way up to standing, press to your feet, rise up, big energizing sun breath in. Gather that good positive energy, and exhale, draw your hands to heart center and pause for a minute. Again, just here in your mountain pose, strong, aligned warrior spirit. Let's begin again. Inhale, reach out and up, and exhale, dive out of it, come into your forward fold. We're going to do halfway lift here. Slide your hands to your shins. Pause. This does not have to be fancy. What matters is you show up and you're consistent each and every day. Exhale, fold and bow. And then step back with your left foot, coming into that lunge. Now here in this lunge position, here's what I want you to think about. Think of cobra a little bit. You know, that back bend. Lift your chest as if you're doing cobra here. You can squeeze that back knee straight, but feel free to keep a bend in the knee if that feels better. And then feel the alignment from the crown of your head all the way down to your tailbone, and breathe. And ask your higher power, ask your inner warrior for peace of mind, for trust, for strength, for perseverance over these next 12 days together. Commit to nourishing your mind, body, and spirit. Let's take one more breath in this lunge, and then step that right foot back to the left foot. Spread those fingertips out wide. Again, feel grounded through your hands. Feel grateful for this opportunity. This is not hard. This is an opportunity. That's the warrior spirit. Take a big breath in. Again, feel free to modify this plank, strengthening the core. And then bend the elbows so that they slide by your rib cage. You're leading with your heart here. And we come back to that cobra. And in your cobra, you guys just make sure that if you tend to have the shoulders up to the ears, because you're stressed, train them to be back and down from the ears and hug those elbows in. Point your toes, spread your fingertips, lift your heart, take a big breath in. Exhale, curl the toes, land back in your downward dog, and breathe. Now in your downward dog, we're just going to go through these chakras again, and then we're going to pick up the pace and we're going to build a little bit more heat. So we're just setting the foundation. Root chakra, I am grounded, I am grateful. Navel chakra, I am creative, I am inspired. I show up. Solar plexus, I am empowered. I am a warrior. I can and I will do hard things to get from where I am to where I want to go. Heart chakra, my heart is open to receive love. I am worthy. Throat chakra, I speak my truth. Third eye chakra, I trust my intuition. Everything I need to know is right here. And then crown chakra, I am connected to my higher self. That's why I'm here. That's why I showed up. I choose to take action to get me from where I am to where I want to be. Beautiful. Now look to your hands, step, or feel free to hop to the front edge of your mat. Take a moment to align yourself. Toes are lined up. Inhale, slide your hands to your shins. Feel your heart opening. Feel your body opening. Take a big breath in. And exhale, bow forward. Bow to yourself for showing up. calling upon your warrior spirit to really take this opportunity to thrive over these next 12 days together. Now press to your feet, rise up to standing, take a big breath in, gather good positive energy, reach for it, and exhale, hands to heart center. Are you ready to pick up the pace with me? Now remember, commit to your own self-care, listen to your body, but we're going to pick up the pace and we're going to add some warriors to it. You ready? Here we go. Inhale, lift and reach. Again, the good positive energy comes in. A little back bend is great, so reach up and back. Exhale, dive out of it and fold. Inhale, look forward, halfway lift, picking up that pace. Exhale, fold again. Right foot steps back. Lunge. Step through to plank. Pause. Pause and plank so you're empowered and grounded. Vinyasa, elbows bend. You can come halfway down if you want to. Inhale to open up. Pause in your back bend. And exhale, push back, downward facing. Now in our downward facing dog, we're going to take that right leg and lift it up to the sky if you can. We're going to inhale. Both hands are grounded evenly. And the right foot steps up and through the hands as you exhale. If you need to grab onto that foot, make sure that that knee is aligned out over the ankle. The left heel pivots flat, so both feet are pressing down firmly. If you need to, your hands can come to your right thigh to give yourself some support on the way up. Otherwise, just sweep those hands out and up and bend that right knee. Now, for those of you who've been with me for a while, and you know what we're doing, and this is easy for you, go ahead and feel free to go faster, right? But for those of you who are newer, slow down. And again, feel free to rest in child's pose anytime you need to. Now, you are a warrior here. I want you to dig deep, sink down low, but reach up high. Look up a little bit. Look up towards the sky. And then draw your hands to heart center and pause and take a deep, calm energy breath in. Exhale, open out to warrior two, bend that right knee. Now just check that that right knee is right aligned with that right ankle, so you should be able to see your big toe. Arms are reaching forward and back with lots of energy. Core is strong, the home of your perseverance and your creativity. Heart is open. Eyes are focused. Let's breathe in. Turn your right palm up to the sky. Reach as far forward as you can. Really reach, and then come into sun warrior. Again, even though we can't see the sun today, we are saluting it anyway. We have faith that it's there and that good things are coming. Alignment and action. But first attitude, warrior attitude. Take a big breath in, sun warrior, reach for it, and then exhale, bring your hands down on either side of your right foot. Your left heel will pivot up, and we will step that right foot back so you're in that nice strong plank pose. Again, feel free to modify your plank if you want to bend your knees. Heart is open, core is strong, eyes are soft. Vinyasa, elbows bend, lower down. You can come halfway or all the way. Inhale to your cobra or upward facing dog if you want to be on the tops of your feet. Big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog, push back. Reset your intentions. I am here because I want to feel whatever it is for you. For me, it's healing. I'm on a healing journey. That's why I show up. That's why I'm here with you. Walk your toes together to touch. Hands still stay shoulder distance, grounded. Left foot's going to lift as high as you can. Again, listen to your body. And then left foot step up and through your hands. Help it forward if it needs, all good. Left knee out over left ankle. Right heel flat. Support with you who want to. Hands can be on your left thigh if you need. Otherwise, just sweep those arms all the way out and up. Here we are again. We are warriors. Again, sometimes life just gets in the way and we forget our warrior spirit. We think, oh, not me. I can't because this and that. But you're here now. You showed up. You are strong. You are empowered. You're resilient. You are a warrior. So big breath in, reach for it, hips dropping low, hands to heart center, pause. Take a big breath in, calm energy breath in. Exhale, open out warrior two. So in your warrior two, immediately strong through the belly, fingertips reaching, heart is open, eyes are focused. Be a warrior today. Take action. Turn your left palm up to the sky. Reach as far forward as you can. Really reach. And then come into your sun warrior. Left hand reaching up, right hand spiraling back and down, left knee bending deeply. Look upward. So where your eyes go, your spirit goes. So look up. Take a big breath. And then exhale, hands down on either side of the left foot. Pivot the right heel up and step through to your nice strong plank. Total body strength. Feel your thighs squeezing, your belly pulling in and up, your heart open. Be open to receive that love that you deserve. Vinyasa, elbows bend, lower down. Inhale into your back bend. And exhale into your downward facing push back. And we're breathing. Again, take this opportunity in your downward dog. Reset your intention. And look to your hands and step or feel free to hop to the front edge of your mat. Inhale to your halfway lift. Open your heart. And exhale into your forward fold. Round and fold in half. Now rise all the way up to standing. Take a big breath in. Gather that good positive energy. Really reach for it. Big, huge breath. And exhale, hands to heart center. Pause. Awesome. Now we are going to go through it a third time, but we're going to add on to it. So we're going to practice that new pose before we go through it. Okay, and it's going to be Warrior 3. Some of you have done this with me before. It's a balance pose. It's a little challenging, but I'm going to show you some modifications. So first of all, you're going to shift your weight into your right foot, and your left foot can just be behind you, kind of like a kickstand, just lightly behind you. Your core is strong. Your body is aligned. Your hands could be on your hips. So you're just balancing in your right foot and a little bend in your right knee. Now you're just going to hinge forward from here. Hinge forward, hinge forward, hinge forward, as far as you can go until your hamstring probably stops you or your balance stops you. Your eyes are focused right beneath you, and I'd love for you to flex and activate that left foot, strengthen the core, and again, feel open with the heart. Now your hands can either stay on your hips, or you can reach them from side to side. This is airplane. That's awesome. Or for Warrior 3, you're going to reach those hands straight forward. Your arms are by your ears and your thumbs are reaching up to the sky. Focus your eyes, and what do you do if you lose your balance? You have a sense of humor and you try again. It's just like if you get off track this week, you have a sense of humor with it, you learned from it, and then you try again. Go ahead and slowly stand up and replace your left foot down. Now roll your shoulders up, back, and down and stand nice and tall again, mountain pose. I am grounded. I can and I will. Good posture, in other words. Shift your weight into your left foot, a little bend in that left knee. Hands can come to your hips again, and then right toes can be behind you as your kickstand. And then you're just going to shift forward. So some of you might just stop right here and just work on the kickstand. You can always grab something beside you, by the way, to help you with your balance. It comes with practice, like all of it, and we lose balance, just like we lose flexibility, strength, and muscle mass with age. So that's why we need to continue to work on it. Continue to hinge forward as far as you can. Keep dropping the chest, flex and activate your right heel, pull in and up through the belly, and eyes softly focused. Now you may notice that one leg's a little more wobbly or more grounded than the other. Normal, all good. Rise up to standing, replace the right foot. Aligned. Attitude, alignment, action. You ready for the action? Roll the shoulders back and down. We're going to add that to our little flow today. Inhale, reach out and up. Big energy. So I love to say calm energy in. Exhale, dive forward. Okay, here we go. Pick up the pace. Halfway lift, inhale. You already know what we're doing. Exhale, forward fold, right foot lunges back. Hips are low. Heart is open to receiving the love that you deserve. And that starts with your intention of self-care. Left foot steps back to meet the right foot, grounded, open, and engaged. Vinyasa, elbows bend, tight to the ribs. Inhale to your back bend. Take a big breath in, and exhale, downward facing dog. Land in your downward dog. Take a moment to just slow down. Be so grateful. You're here. You set your alarm. You showed up. You're amazing. Right foot high to the sky. Reach through those right toes. And then right foot up and through your hands. Check your alignment. Make sure the knee's out over the ankle. Left heel's going to pivot flat. Rise up, warrior one. I am a warrior. I can and I will. Hands come to heart center. Breathe deeply, positive attitude. Exhale, warrior two. Shift and check your alignment. Check that the knee, the belly, the crown of the head, the tailbone, it's all in alignment. You are strong and empowered. You can. Right palm to the sky. Reach forward, inhale. Sun warrior, right knee continues to bend deeply as you reach the right hand out and up to the sky. Breathe. And then hands either side of your right foot. You're going to pivot that left heel up, and we're going to stay right here, you guys. Now your hands can come back to your right thigh, and you can come back to this high lunge, but your left heel is pivoted up, so your hips are squared forward. Now what you can do is take a half step forward if you need to, a little more less distance between the feet. Otherwise, you just push off that left foot, and you come into that balance, and we're going to come into our warrior three. So here are your options. Hands to your hips is great. If you want, square your hips to the floor. Airplane wings, awesome. Or warrior three if you want to reach your hands straight forward. Thumbs to the sky if you're in warrior three, arms by the ears. Keep breathing, so we're balanced and breathing. One more breath, and then stand up tall. Yes, good job. Inhale. I'm proud of you for trying it. I know it's not always easy, but that's where the growth is. Inhale, calm energy. Exhale, dive out and fold. Halfway lift, inhale, open your heart, pull your shoulders back. Exhale, plant your palms, left foot lunges back. Hips are low, heart is open, shoulders are back from the ears, we breathe. Exhale, nice and strong with our plank. Ground your hands and open your heart, and then go through your vinyasa. Inhale, love and compassion in on the inhale. We have to take the action for that love and compassion. Exhale, downward facing dog. Push back. I am grounded. I'm grateful. I've got this. Left foot to the sky. Inhale. Left foot up and through the hands as you exhale. Right heel pivots flat. Rise up, warrior one. Inhale, warrior spirit. Exhale, hands to heart center and pause. Inhale, and then exhale, open out, warrior two. Now in this warrior, again, wonderful opportunity to check in with what your intentions are. Check in with the chakras again, tailbone anchoring down, crown of the head reaching high. Left palm to the sky, reach forward, inhale, reach, 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 and exhale, sun warrior. Take a deep breath in, open, be strong and resilient. And exhale, hands down on either side of your left foot. Pivot the right heel up. And then again, you can take your hands to your left thigh, give yourself a little support. So there's a little element of mountain pose, even right here. We're not here and rounded forward, we're open. So the upper body's in mountain pose, hips are dropping low. You can take that half step forward with your right foot if you want to. And otherwise, you just push off the ball of the right foot and find yourself in that warrior pose. This is warrior three. Again, hands can be on your hips. Right heel is flexed. Core is strong, eyes are focused. Continue to dip forward and then add whatever arm variation that you're choosing to take today, depending on what your body is communicating to you. So your body's only way to tell you how it feels and how to take care of it is to communicate back through sensation, right? So you have to listen to those little words of wisdom. Rise up to standing, release your right toes down, and stand tall in mountain pose. Good job. Grounded and open. Hands to heart center, pause. Beautiful, everyone. Inhale, it doesn't take a lot. So this is really only like 20 minutes of movement, but 10, 15 minutes consistently, huge difference. Trust me, that's all I do. Forward fold, bow forward, right knee back, left knee back, hips to heels, forehead down, child's pose. Again, your hands can be back by your feet, your forehead to the mat. So it is the consistency that is the key. That's how you're going to show up every single day for these 12 days straight, 10, 15, 20 minutes a day, sometimes more, sometimes less. It's okay, but you're committed to the consistency. Breathe into your low back, center yourself, and we're going to go through those chakras one more time. So as you continue to breathe, I just want you to take this opportunity to, again, think about the attitude first, positive attitude, and how that's an empowering part of being part of a ripple effect that our world really needs, being positive and being grateful. Alignment, aligning your thoughts with your actions, aligning with people that support you, letting go of whatever doesn't serve you anymore, being really honest with yourself about that. And then action, the most important part, showing up every single day. Good. You can go ahead and come into an easy seated pose, and we'll go through the chakras one last time. And it was a little bumpy as we started today, but I wanted to remind you to get your vision board back out. This is my vision board from January. We are at the halfway mark of the year now. Well, the solstice is in a couple days. It's a beautiful and a perfect time to reflect on your intentions and what you wanted at the beginning of the year. And the vision board is a great way to do that. You may need to edit the vision board a little bit. I know I need to. And just add to it and make it more suit you from where you are now based on what's happened, right, so far in the year. So I wanted to remind you that as we started, I was all focused on the fact that it was sideways, and I forgot to say a few things, so which is all good. We'll get there. So back to the chakras. Seated, you can sit up on a pillow if you want to, get a little space underneath your hips, depending on what feels good for you. Upper body is in mountain pose. Hands can rest down onto the thighs, and the shoulders roll up, back, and down. You can turn your palms upward to receive. And if you like, Jnana Mudra by drawing the thumb and the index finger together to touch. Take a deep, cleansing, calm energy in through the belly, all the way up to the diaphragm, ribs, heart, collarbone. As you exhale, softly melt tension from the shoulders, the neck, and the jaw. You can listen to the raindrops and the birds. It's very soothing for the central nervous system. Going through the chakras one more time. So bringing our awareness to our alignment. The more that the chakras are in alignment, the more that we can be in alignment. So notice as we go through them, if there's anything that's calling to you particularly, like, oh, I need to work on that chakra a little bit more. So beginning with the root chakra. Feel the sitting bones and the tailbone grounded down into the earth beneath you. I am grounded. I am safe. All my needs are met. I am grateful for what I already have. Take a moment to just reflect on that. And maybe after class is over, you can journal a little bit on some of these chakras and what's speaking to you most right now, resonating with you. Move your awareness up to the navel chakra, right below or around the belly button area. I nourish my creative spirit and I express my truest nature. So just stay with that for a second and contemplate that sacral chakra, the navel chakra. It's about creativity, it's about passion, it's about honoring your relationships, not only with other people, but with nature and with your own emotions. Move your awareness up to the solar plexus, so right at the base of the ribs. I am positively empowered. I am confident. I am worthy. I am strong. The solar plexus is the home of our warrior spirit. I am powerful and peaceful. I am courageous and I am ready to shine. This is all about the solar plexus. Keep bowing your chin to your chest, and eyes can be softly closed. Move your awareness up to your throat chakra. Sorry, your heart chakra. The heart chakra is next, and this is really what we showed up for. And you can draw your hands to your heart center if you want to, and just place your hands lightly over your heart, if that feels good and right for you. And lift your heart up a little bit more. I give and receive love and compassion unconditionally. I practice self-care with gratitude. I give to myself first, knowing that as I fill my self-care cup, I have more positivity and love and compassion to share with others. I'm open to receiving love. So this is a whole give and receive. The heart chakra is not just about giving. It's not just about receiving. It's a two-way street. Move awareness up to the throat chakra. And if you want to, you can clear your throat. Do that. I put frankincense on my throat chakra quite a bit, frankincense essential oil, because it's good for the thyroid, but it's also nourishing for our home of communication. So we can feel something deeply in our hearts and we can know it in our minds, but we have the responsibility to speak our truth, but to do so from a place of love, compassion. So the throat chakra. I speak my truth and I listen patiently to others. I express myself with love and compassion. And then bring awareness up to the third eye chakra. This is the space right between your eyebrows. This is the home of inner knowing, of intuition, and of trust, that everything that you need to know truly, what you should eat, what self-care you should practice, what book you should read, what people you should align yourself with. It's all there. But sometimes just trusting it and acting on it, two different things. So take a moment to reflect on your third eye chakra. I listen to my universal wisdom. I trust my intuition. And then ask the universe to bless you with peace of mind so that you can trust your inner wisdom and you can get in touch with your warrior spirit. And then last but not least, bring awareness to the crown chakra, the very center of the crown of the head, and reach and spiral it up to the sky. So you feel a line from the very crown of your head down to your tailbone. And throughout these next few days together, just bring awareness that your posture is open. So as you slump and fatigue, or sit at your desk too long, whatever it is, bring awareness back. I am open. I am aligned. Breathe deeply and feel connected. I trust that I'm divinely guided. I align with people who support my growth. I am clear, and I choose to connect with my higher potential and my highest self. Draw your hands to heart center. I forgot to say too, if your back is fatigued in any way, you certainly can do all this meditation lying down on your back, all good, or even sitting in a chair. Draw your hands to prayer and press your palms together so you feel that good energy between your palms. Lift and open your heart, and let's take a sun breath in together. So inhale, reach and stretch the hands all the way out and up to the sky. Gather that good, positive, calm energy again. And exhale, draw your hands back to heart center. And I say to you, Namaste. The light within me honors and acknowledges that same light that is within you. The mantra will be, I am empowered, I am strong, I am flexible, I am alive, and I am ready to heal and thrive. Say that again in your mind. And remember, food is medicine. So first and foremost, we need to nourish our bodies and trust that the foods that we're eating are going to nourish us on a cellular level. So I encourage you to get a smoothie next, maybe write in your journal on anything that's sort of resonating with you. And I just want to finish with this quote. I grabbed this quick as I was heading out on this rainy day because I was really planning on teaching right on the back porch. But the front porch is so lovely too, and I hope you're outside as well. Lisa, you'll appreciate this. I have my join your local CSA. So when I was just saying, this is my this is my bookmark. Nourish your body and support your local farmer. So Lisa, you'll appreciate that. This is one of your cards. So one of the most nourishing things you can do is support your local farmer, because not only is it going to help you with your food bills because you're getting it straight from the source, you're gonna have a friendship, like go back in time where you can be friends with your farmer. My farmer, my source of vegetables, is one of my favorite people, and that is nourishing than buying it, at a grocery store. And then beyond all of that, you're getting a huge variety. Of course, my farmer is organic as well, so as you guys know, I highly encourage you to do organic as much as possible. Okay, so here's this quote, and this is about faith, and like I was saying, saluting the sun even on a rainy day, because the sun is up there and we need the balance of both the sun and the rain, right? So some people sort of don't like a rainy day. I kind of love it myself. The 3 A's: attitude, alignment, and action. Just continue to remind yourself of those 3 things. Your attitude is huge. You've got that warrior spirit attitude. The alignment is huge because we've got to align our intentions with what our actions are. And then the action is really where the rubber meets the road, right? That's where the change is really going to happen. So journal on all of those 3 things as you can. And here is the quote: what appears to be impossible is the wall you can only see from your present stance. If you are willing to give thanks for something you want before you see it, you will not be disappointed. Be constant to your goals. Show gratitude, and one day you will look back and wonder why you ever doubted. That quote always chokes me up a little bit, I gotta tell you. Because I have been there. I've been in such challenging times in my life. I know you have been as well. And in the thick of all of that, you can't imagine being on the other side. It's hard to imagine it because you're in the thick of whatever the challenge is. But when you set the positive intentions, when you show up, when you keep your faith, soon enough you'll be on the other side, and you'll look back to that challenging time and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I wonder why I ever doubted. But it's hard when you're in the thick of it, and that's where the warrior spirit really comes into play. So that's for my book, Find Your Flexible Warrior. Remember, you guys, if you tag me, you get extra entries into the drawing for a pre-private session. So feel free to do that. But if you're more of a private person, all good too. And I forgot, I wanted to say at the very beginning too, I really highly encourage you before your yoga practice every single day, if you have essential oils, to pull them out. I douse myself with peppermint this morning. That was a lovely blend to put on. And I'm going to go into the kitchen quick, you guys. And if you want to hang out a little bit longer, I'm going to make a smoothie quick, and I will talk you through that. But if you want to head out on your merry way, my neighbor's walking with his dog right now in the rain, which is so adorable. He's got that warrior spirit. He walks through anything, and I just admire that about him. So yeah, we're going to head into the kitchen. We're going to make a quick smoothie. If you need to head on your merry way, just jot a quick few things in your journal, and I will see you tomorrow. And I just want to make a quick smoothie because I think that it's a wonderful thing to do right after your yoga. And see what I was saying, this is Bruno. He's always, I don't know if you can see him because of the reflection. Bruno's always on guard. He is a guard dog duty. Hi, buddy. There he is. Hello. So if I'm out front, he just goes from room to room to make sure that Mama's okay. I'm like, buddy, I've made it 53 years without you. I think I'm okay. But he feels called to protect me anyway. Okay. So we're definitely winging it here a little bit. I'm just going to turn on this light just because it's a little bit dark. Yeah, is that okay? All right, so here's what I want to just review really quickly. For my smoothie today, I'm going to make a berry smoothie. So I soaked some chia seeds first. So these I just put them in before yoga. They only need like 5-10 minutes, but they're such a good source of fiber, you guys, and omega fatty acids, and really a great thing to get in the habit of to add your smoothie. So you can certainly do that. I'm going to add flax seed too. So flaxseed is really good for, again, fiber and fatty acids, but digestion too, and it helps to kind of move things through. So and if you are in your 50s like me, they're really good for hormonal balance, flaxseed. So I try to get in the habit of adding, a tablespoon or two. Now, most of you know that I am a wing it smoothie person, so I am not an exact measurement, but all of your recipes have exact measurements if you are more of an exact measurement person. I wanted to just note that if you do get flax seeds and they're the whole flax seeds, you want to ground them down. The whole flax seeds really don't metabolize very well, so you do want to grind them down. So I just have an old coffee grinder, so that's how I ground mine. But you can grind them, you can buy them ground already. I keep mine in the fridge, by the way. One of the other things, my little secrets, is I take my green tea from the morning, which typically has collagen in it too, usually coconut milk and collagen, and I dump it in because I don't usually drink the whole thing. So that usually goes into my smoothie too. So that's a great thing to add to your smoothie. So to start with, you need liquid, right? You need your coconut water, your coconut milk, your almond milk. If you're getting almond milk or hemp milk or coconut milk, just make sure it's non-GMO and no carrageenan, because that's no bueno. Okay, so get organic preferably, but you can just use regular water too, by the way. So your base, that's your water. The second thing you want to add is your vegetables. Now I'm going to do a berry smoothie today. I'm going to do a blueberry, like banana smoothie. I do not personally like to add greens to my blue because it comes out like a muddy brown. So, but this would be where you add like a cup or so of spinach, kale. You can put a scoop of spirulina in if you're doing a green smoothie. So that would be next. Then you want to add your healthy fats and your fiber and your fruit. So healthy fats would be, again, we've got chia seeds and flaxseed. You can add, did I say fat or fiber? So fiber would be your chia seed, your flaxseed. And some people like to add almond butter or coconut oil or something like that to your smoothie. So you can do that certainly. And then your fruit. So I'm going to grab my fruit quick. Like I said, I am going to do a blueberry smoothie today. And one of the things that you can do, I mean, fresh strawberries are in season right now. So we ate all our strawberries yesterday, so I don't have them for my smoothie. We had them for dessert last night. But frozen works great too. But getting things that are in season is ideal. And blueberries will be becoming in season. Let's see how much of a warrior I am. Can I open a plastic bag? But frozen is great too. So these are just from Trader Joe's organic blueberries. So you can add about, half cup, whatever you want to that. And I'm actually going to add half a banana too. So I love adding banana to my smoothies because it gives that creamy texture. So maybe a half or a quarter banana. When your bananas start to go brown, so I just got some bananas the other day too. When they start to go brown, just peel them and put them in a bag or a glass container and keep them in your freezer. And then the last thing is, so that can be your smoothie. That's plenty. But I like to add the boosters. So a couple things that I'm doing. I think I mentioned this to you guys. This is my new protein powder that I'm in love with. I got this on Thrive Market. I think I shared I'll put it in the comments if I haven't, the Thrive Market link. I really love Thrive Market, but this Four Sigmatic, huge fan of this because it's got mushrooms in it. So I like to just use the vanilla because then I can add chocolate to it when I do want chocolate. So this, you guys, love it, and I plan to use it every single day for the next 12 days, and I'm excited to see how it'll make me feel. So this one is called Repair, and it's good for recovery and hopefully for healing. So mushrooms are great for healing. Now, because I've got some hormonal stuff going on, I'm going to add maca to all of my smoothies as well this week. You don't have to. These are just the boosters. So I'm going to add some maca, maybe some cow nibs, some, like I said, spirulina, some bee pollen. Those are the boosters, and you have those all in your recipes. So hold on one sec. I wasn't completely prepared. And then we blend. So the key thing is try to get at least one smoothie in every day. But some of you might even want to do two, and they're hydrating, and they're, again, you got your fruits and vegetables. You want to get like your at like 8 servings of fruits and vegetables a day or more. Okay, those are getting your superfoods in. So okay. And there we go. So it always takes me a little bit longer when I'm talking, but it should take you, 2 minutes to make your smoothie. So I hope you're making your smoothie with me right now. And I would love to see your pictures on our Facebook page or on your social media. Cheers, you guys. Cheers to your health. I always like to taste it. Yum. You can always add sweetener to it. This is perfectly sweet for me. I love it with the banana and the blueberries, but you can add a little bit of raw agave or, so it is without any added sweetener. The last thing I just wanted to say is don't forget your sprouts. So I got 2 sprout situations happening. I have these. I just started them yesterday, so they're not even close to sprouting yet. These are broccoli sprouts. And I shared with you where you can get that jar and where you can get the sprouts. And then now I have got this adorable bamboo sprout thing as well that I'm going to keep on my kitchen counter. Again, I just started these yesterday. There's all little sprouts like ready in there. And the wonderful thing about this little sprout thing is that you don't have to water it. Most of them you have to water every day. So this one just stays here with this cute little lid on it. And I'm just going to set it aside, and hopefully in about like 5 days or so, we'll have food, which is wonderful. For those of you who are asking about how to save money, how to eat healthy on a budget, go directly to the source, go to your farmer, eat whole foods. If you're buying processed foods, they're very expensive. Eat the Dirty Dozen Clean 15, so just follow getting organic just for the ones that are on the Dirty Dozen list, and I'll reshare that to our group. And do these sprouts yourself. If you do them yourself, this whole thing probably cost me probably 50 cents. If I bought it in the store, the same quantity that I'm going to have in a few days, it would probably be $5, $4 or $5. So these are the things that we can do. The other day, I made my own boiled eggs from my local farmer. I got eggs and I boiled them down, and I soaked them in beets that I boiled down, beet juice from that. And then I got a chicken too. And from the bones of the chicken, this is old school. This is what people did 50 to 100 years ago. They would keep the bones and they would boil them down and make bone broth. So you can, and like even my beets, I cook the beet greens because they're very nourishing too. So we would just intuitively, we're just like, oh, you keep the beet, but you throw the greens away. You should keep the greens. They're very nourishing. And I make beet saute up the beet greens, and then with radish greens, I make a pesto out of those. And I'm happy to share these recipes with you guys too. So those are just a few tips, and we'll talk a little bit more about that on a Facebook Live. But I just wanted to share that eat whole foods more than anything. That is what is the least expensive and the most nourishing. Okay, any questions, you guys? I think that's it. Hope you have a good rest of the day, and nourish yourself, journal a little bit, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and check in on our Facebook page as well. Okay, have a good rest of the day, you guys. Stay strong and flexible, warriors. Bye.